And yeah, we're not at the main menu, but I just wanted y'all to check out that score. It's 21-55. What? It's 21-55, man. It wasn't beautiful. It wasn't beautiful at all. Yo, what's up, y'all boys, and welcome back to another Coro production, man. And we back on the Dynasty mode. I'm finna show y'all, my little tab real quick of recruits. Yeah, we suck. We suck. If you watched, the last vid, which was like 3 weeks ago at this point, we are garbage. But look, Matt Sweet, bro, I think he's going to be nice for us next season because we actually did end up getting him, as you'll see later in the vid. But, like, look, this is going to be a long episode. We're completing the entire of the first season today in this episode. And look, the first game, we got in a little bit of trouble, but just stick around and watch to see the comeback that we did. The comeback that we had was legendary, bro. Like, y'all have to see that first game, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, they had me in the first half. When in that second half, we come back up and we go, you feel me? Yeah. Y'all already knowing. But I'm gonna go ahead and skip to the game so y'all can watch the legendary comeback. So starting off this game, we were on defense right now, man, and they had us all game, bro. We were struggling. And for the first game of my for the first game of this vid, I'm probably going to play or show all the plays on defense and vice versa, just so y'all can get a feel of it first, and then after that I'm gonna start cutting out a lot of the plays and showing you the important plays on defense and mainly all the plays on offense. If you wanted to switch up from that, just tell me, but that's how I want to do it right now. But yeah, they offense was cooking us all game. I don't know when UL Monroe got like that, to be real, but they was cooking us all game, man. As you can see, the quarterback dropping back right here. Easy little pass for him. We got a tackle, but it's like this happened legit until like the third quarter is when we started like really coming together as a football team. But you see, like, I'm trying to get a feel for the defense right now. You see, I'm shifting us to the strong side. I'm trying to see what's going on, and just like that, the tight end over the top, they almost scored right there. Like, it was just bad, bro. It was bad all game. We come out here, try to get a little blitz in. Don't worry, the defense will be better next season. It will be better. We got to stop right there. It didn't matter. We didn't end up getting a stop on this drive. I believe we didn't end up getting a stop on this drive. I could be wrong, but I don't think we did. I end up putting them on flats, trying to get us down somewhere. They do a little screen pass, and yep, they get in for a touchdown, man. I'm going to catch y'all back on offense. This is embarrassing. Back over here on the offensive side of the ball, and I started it off on second down. To be honest, I don't know where the first down footage went. It just started off like this. I guess I cut it beforehand. But anyways, 3rd and 7. As you see, it's already not going good. This down was probably a 3 and out. I'm just going to warn y'all. It was like that for like the first half. We go right here. We run the ball. And yeah, this was a 3 and out. I'm going to catch y'all on defense. Back on the defensive side of the ball, and this is a big down right here. It's a big 3rd down stop that we need right now. Let's see if the team can get it. Quarterback's throwing. And look, no. Look at this one. Look at this one, bro. I had a purple over there. I get that I was playing match, but I put somebody on a flat, and I had a purple over there, man. And this right here is from the same drive. They still got the ball. This is later on a little bit. They're doing a play, and we get a big sack right there. That's one of the key stops that we did get. Let's take it over to offense. Back on offense with the Bummy Beach boys, the UTEP Miners. As you can see right now, we're running the ball. We give it to Emery, and we get a whopping 2 yards. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's more yards than what we've been getting the whole game, to be honest. So, it's 10-0 right now. It's 10-0. And I'm like, man, we got to really do something. So I end up doing the pass play, and it's a red and 2-way interception. Yeah. We threw about 2 more of these, so just beware yourself. But the comeback is coming. And now we on defense. It's a big 3rd down. I told y'all I'm going to show y'all the big moments on defense and mainly show you everything on offense. Unfortunately, we ain't been having much of an offense. But look at right here. We get a little stoppy stump, and we hold them to 3, man. That's what I'm talking about. But wait, we ain't hold them to a 3. What do my player do? Let's see. Oh, Oh, he hit the kicker, man. Roughing in the kicker, man. Yeah, we suck. We ain't hold them to no dang 3. That was a dang lie. My team is garbage. These dudes are garbage. By the way, he got his scholarship revoked right after this game. And if y'all see his name after this game, just know that that's fraudulent, man. Let's just move on already. And the game keeps going and the team keeps moving. Yeah, so they did score. It's 17-0 right now. We come out in a run. My guy did the worst cut, the worst shift. He has no change of direction, negative change of direction. So, I know y'all like, dang, bro, it's 17-0. There's no way you came back this game. Look, it don't even matter, man. Just keep watching. We throw it to our tight end, Enzawa, who against Texas had a pretty good game. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if y'all remember that Texas game. We did lose by a lot, but he had a good game. He didn't play too bad. So, right here, we backing up, dropping back in the backfield, do a little screen pass, get to the outside a little bit, and that's a pickup of about 4 yards. And now continuing off that play, I think that was a pickup of 4. Anyways, we throw the ball, and yeah, man, that's another pick. It's now 24-0. Yeah, I can't really explain that throw, guys. I thought it was open. Yeah, but guess what, though? Back on offense, and I told y'all we gonna come back. And I believe this is the drive where things really started to move and really started to shake. You see us on a little RPO, do a little spinny. Now continuing off of that drive, because we skipped the play selection. I was taking a mad long time. It's 1st and 10 right now, and look at what we do. A little draggy drag, whatever. Something a little slight. Now we're gonna pick whatever play we pick in here. Can you hurry up and pick? All right, now I just want you to look at that outside over there on that left. That boy, he finna cook him. And we had to go ahead and lock and load and let it fly, man. And that's a TDC, bro. Another one of them boys. We're gonna go ahead and give it over to the defense and hope that they can get a stop. I hope they get a stop. Back with the defense now. This was a big 2nd down that we needed to get, and look at this. This is the only reason why I showed this play. Look at this, man. I don't even want to talk about it. I ain't even got nothing to say, bro. On to the Nets. Let's go back to the offense and cook them. All right, back over here with the offense. It's 1st and 10 now, 31-7, and we need to shape back into this game. We start off by doing a simple little curl route to I don't know who number 9 is. Oh, Cam Thomas. Yeah, dude who came up big last drive. So yeah, we ended up doing a little curl to him. It's now 2nd and 1. Had to get the little 1st down with the running back. And look, Hashawn Wilson was hurt throughout the course of this game. I think he was hurt for a couple more weeks after that too. We got him back in the Jacksonville State game, which that would be the last game of this vid. We scrambled. What happens on this play? Okay, we scrambled, and we got a little slidey slide. And I think for these games, I'm gonna start doing live recordings with my voice and also doing this, but the overlays, they get like a little bit annoying because I don't know what be happening in these plays. We throw the ball right here, and of course our player drops it. We have no wide receivers, man. Somebody tell me how to recruit better, I guess. Right here, let's see what happens. My play selection be weird sometimes, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what plays I'll be running half the time. Okay, so we put our little dude on the speed out here. I believe that's Thomas. Yeah, that's Thomas. Put Thomas on a little speed out. Nelson's kind of regrouping in this game, trying to get the team together. And we do need to score right here because we was just playing pure bunnage. I'm about to say throw it to Square. Square was open. We got the 1st down, man. Of course. My voice had cracked a little bit right there. I don't know if y'all heard that. So what we do right here? What do I be picking? Okay, run. Yeah. Run. 2nd and 8. He got hurt. Oh, I didn't know he got hurt this game. No wonder why the running felt the. No, wait, he got hurt but stayed in the game. I ain't even get the option to. Okay. Malachi Nelson, he's on the run now, and he slid again. Good job. By the way, guys, at the end of this vid, my entire team transferred. As you could probably tell from the thumbnail, everybody transferred. So. And next season, we're going to have a whole new team, bro. Look, like legit, nobody from the original team stayed. Not one person. They either graduated or transferred. So we got a whole new squad coming in. But luckily, I did end up maxing out my recruiting tree, and we're moving on to tactician. So we should be able to get some guys, you know, from recruiting and then the portal again. Of course, I'm going to access that portal. I ain't really got the money, but when we get the money, the sky's the limits. That's all I'm going to say. Money, money, money make the world go round. Anyways, we do a little drag right here. And look at him reaching for the first down, man. First and goal. We needed everything to come back into this game. I don't know why UL Monroe was so OP, but they was putting belt, bro. And as you can see, we get in for the touchdown. Go ahead and do the little fire effect with the little fire thing, and we on the defense. All right, over here on defense, we have a big third down that we need to get a stop on. You know, you see me, I end up putting my linebackers out there. And we're playing a double Mabel look right here to try to get a stop. And the quarterback turns into Lamar Jackson. And he got hit sticked on top of that and kept on to the ball, bro. All right, coming back over here to defense, we have another big third down stop that we need to do. Let's see what happens. I don't know what happens. We're in a cover 4 palms, maybe quarters look. Okay, deflected, man. They're gonna punt the ball. We're gonna go ahead and go back over to the offense and actually try to score to help win. Back over here on the offense now. Let's go ahead and see what happens. First play. I don't know what I picked. What am I doing? I'm scrambling around. That was a nice pass from Malachi Nelson. I will be real. That was to Smith, I believe. Smith came up big this game too. I will admit, when the second half got here, the entire team just started to finally like lock in. I don't know what speech Teddy McSnickerton gave him in the locker room, but whatever speech he did, it worked wonders. Passing the ball again. I was about to say, throw that, man. Throw that. All right, Smith again. Another big catch. He has 5 catches for 105 yards. Balling. Hold on. Balling. My fault, man. We're going to do a little run right here. And, you know, he pushed forward a little bit. Look, I'm excited for next season. I don't care about this team right here. I'm way more excited for next season. Way more excited to see what we going to do, man. Also, we have another what if vid coming. I can't finish the Mr. Stick work. Well, huh? Oh, my gosh. All right. On to defense. I'm sorry. I'm explaining to defense and offense. All right, man. Back on defense with the terrible UTEP miners. Let's see if we get a stop. It's 3rd and 12. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, we got to stop. 4th down. Back over to the offense. Yay! All right, over here back on offense now, 1st and 10. I believe this drive we did actually end up scoring and not throwing a pick or fumbling or nothing like that. But let's see what we do on the first play. Go a little bit to the outside, and the tight end drops another ball. That is crazy, bro. I mean, you played good against Texas last week, and now against UL Monroe, you can't catch a pass. You're trash, man. You're trash. I don't know why I did this play. Did I flip it? Okay, I did flip it. Nice, nice, nice. I was going to say corner route going to, you know, I ain't got a lot of space over there. Went right here, threw a little flat route. Did that pick up a first? Indeed it did. Indeed it did. I don't know who number 21 is. I think that's Marquez Taylor. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. I don't know much about him. I probably only played with him like this game. So we're doing a pass right here. Who do we throw it to? We throw it to the flat, and it gets batted down. 2nd and 10. This is terrible offense, terrible defense. But y'all just bear with me, man. I can't really, you know, let's just pretend like the CPU is playing pretty much and not me. All right. So we do this little wheel route, jet seam. We throw it, and a linebacker is fast as I don't know what. And now it's 3rd and 10. There is no way this is a turnover on downs, bro. There is no way. What are we doing right here? Okay, so we're doing a slot post right here. There's no way this is a turnover on downs, right? We throw it underneath to the tight end. That's what I'm talking about. He picks up that first for us. He can only catch the ball when he's open. I kind of got the gist now. You're a big tight end. You like 6'3", 270, maybe 260, and you can't catch the ball on people that's way smaller than you. You're not going to the league, buddy. Anyways, what play we doing here? We do a terrible play here. Oh, no. Malachi Nelson throws the ball away. There was like a 50-50 chance. Either I sold and threw a pick, or he sold? And I guess we got our answer. He sold. You know, this is just like, bro, UTEP is actually a tough team to rebuild. Like, they're tough, but they're not, because their pipeline is Texas, and a lot of good recruits come out of Texas on this game, just like in real life. So, like, oh my goodness, good run. Good run. Didn't expect that, but great run. But yeah, like, a lot of good recruits come out of Texas on here, so I guess you have an advantage there with the pipeline. But, like, other than that, they're in the CUSA. It's UTEP. Ain't nothing really special over here. Okay, we do a little. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Who are you? It don't matter who he is, because he probably transferred. So, hey. The transfer portal is wild, bro. Like, it don't make sense how many people I have transferring. And guess what, y'all? They transferred because we wasn't a championship contending team. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Anyways, they transferred because we wasn't a championship contending team. They committed to UTEP and expected them to be in championship contention in the CUSA. My eyes was befuddled when I seen it, man. Okay, 3rd and 10. That's another incomplete. But I was just like, what? What? Look now. Pro potential, I'm like, okay, anybody can get drafted from any college. That one would make a little bit more sense. But you transferred because we wasn't contending for a title? UTEP? Oh my goodness, that's a dot. He got rocked. That wasn't a touchdown. I thought that was a touchdown. I was going to say, you know, go ahead, put the little fire effect with the little fire sound. So what we do here to get the touchdown, though? Or did we even get the touchdown? Quarterback power, man. We're going to get in there with Malachi Nelson, and that's a touchdown. Finally, it's 31-20. I'm telling y'all, stay around. Stay around. Okay, as I was saying the first time, as this is 1st and goal, I can't finish the Mr. Stickwork series because, unfortunately, like, my gameplay is kind of corrupted. That was a good hit. It's kind of corrupted. So, like, I made 2 vids on it, right? And the 2 vids, it will not allow me to export it or edit it. I was done with the next episode. I was finna post it, and it wouldn't let me export the vid and take it over to YouTube. So the series is over, so that's why I had to start the What If series, and now I'm doing Dynasty, and now I'm gonna do another Road to Glory. But 2K is also dropping, and I'm gonna do my league content on 2K. And, you know, probably a little bit of part content. I might leave that to streams. I don't know. I just wanted to tell y'all that's what's going on with the Mr. Stickwork series. Unfortunately, Mr. Stickwork is over with, man. But look at this. 4th and goal. They decided to go for it. Stupid team. Stupid UL Monroe. Got a little bit too confident. I don't know why they decided to go for that. Now we back over here on offense. I ain't do no cut that time because I was like, hey, shoot, turnover on Dallas. He might as well continue. What happens here? I think I know what happens here, guys. It's obviously going to be me not picking a play and a false start. Let's just pretend like this was live, and I just predicted the future now. So what happens? Go ahead and tell us, Ruff.
False start, offense.
I told y'all. I told y'all, false start. I don't know how I predicted that, bro. I really don't know. I must have just seen the future, like I said. I'm too smart, man. I'll just play it. Okay, so now we do verticals. What happens here? Okay, we throw it. We almost got sacked. Is that a big boy first? That's a big boy first. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's good. Everybody get hurt on this team. I'm getting so sick and tired of UTEP. This is PA Crossers. PA Crossers? Why would I do PA Crossers? Why would the coach do PA Crossers? I meant. PA Crossers didn't work out, but he ends up getting his tight end, you know, fallback option, bailout. And is that the 3rd? Is this quarter finna? Is halftime finna get here? I don't know. I don't know what quarter that was. My screen is a little bit small, so I don't really know what that is. Oh yeah, halftime. Okay. Now after y'all seen me yapping before halftime, we come back into the game locked in, serious. Coach Mitch Snickerton gave them. No, it wasn't halftime. The 3rd quarter just ended. Oh, my fault. Whoa, touchdown on the first play. Touchdown on the first play. Put some music over that. Put the fire effect over that. Put the fire sound over that. Oh, my goodness, that's a banger. Wait, we going for 2? Hold on. Do we get the 2? We get to do. You already know we do. On to the next play. All right, back on defense. Not next play, but y'all already knew what I meant. Defense, we got a big stop coming up. Second down, well, that's a bomb. Oh, wait, no. We stopped him. Oh, my goodness, we stopped him. Yo, I thought that was a bomb, bro. Hold on. Wait, do they still score? Tell me they don't score. Get the stop, UTEP. Get the stop. We got the stop right there. Second and goal. Another dude gets hurt, bro. These guys are made of string beans. Like, it's bad, bro. Hold on. Do we get to stop here? Oh, no, he goes screen pass. Yeah, that's our weakness. We definitely didn't stop him here. Yep, touchdown. I'm going to catch y'all on offense. You already know we back on offense, and we winners at heart, so we coming out here looking to strike again. I passed the ball. That was a risky pass, but he caught it. Good job being my bailout. Malachi Nelson has really changed his game for him. He started out with 3 interceptions, I think, and now he has 400 yards, 2 touchdowns. So, hey, he's really changed his game around for himself. Can you call the play? Thank you. He called the play. And he throws it across the middle. That's a good pass, man. Coach has been really helping. Build this game back together. I'll say so myself. We do a little RPO action right here. Okay, that's a pretty good. Look, Teddy is a new coach, so y'all got to mind his play calling. Once again, that is Teddy play calling and not, Coro's play calling. So, you just got to know the difference. Bomb! Yes, sir. Inza now. By the way, it's Enzawa. I just messed that up. Oh, even he had 105 yards this game. I didn't know he had that. I've been dissing him and hating on him all game, but he was balling for real. Go ahead and do the little pass play. Yeah, this Texas route is going to come in clutch. By the way, I just foreshadowed. Number 3, that's Smith. That's right. That is Smith. Wait, Marquez got hurt this game? Man, okay. I ain't even know that. Well, he gone from the team now. I think he transferred, or maybe he just graduated. I don't know. Going in, QB sneak, didn't work the first time. We're not Philadelphia. But Teddy McSnickerton says, wait. Man, that play looked a little bit nice. I just got here from high school. I don't care. I'm going for it again on the big stage. I said, Teddy, you're dumb. Teddy said, watch this then. And Teddy gets the touchdown. We going to move over to defense when the big play happens. Okay, now we over here on defense, and y'all see that it's 38-35, and this is a big stop. They're in the red zone. We have to stop them here to really make this game do it. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, by the way, we didn't get that. We got like 3 fumbles this game, and we didn't get none of them. Everybody has butterfingers when it comes down to picking up the ball. So, what I was saying is we're in the red zone, and we really need to get a stop here to make this game still winnable for us. If they score, that's game over. Another hit stick. But if they score, that's game over. With less than 2 minutes left in the game, them scoring another one, that puts us in a bad spot. But you see now that it's 3rd and 11, and I'm like, man, what defense do I go to right here? This is iffy. What do I do? So I decided to go for this little drop look, man. A little cover 2 drop action, put him on a curl flat, and now we playing straight across the middle, and we get a big boy shack, and they are forced to kick 3. And you know what that means. You kicking 3, you giving me the chance to win. Go ahead. Wait, do they get this? Yeah, they get it. They not even good for real. Offense time. Over here on offense now, the game winning drive for offense, mind y'all. So we dropping back, we throw a little flat right here, we break off. That was clutch by the running back, by the way, picking up those extra yards for us. And it's less than a minute now. We have to strike. It's 40 seconds. The clock was still running. I didn't have true clock on anymore. The clock was still running. Going across the middle. Okay, a little firsty first action. Man. Now, I called my first timeout. I only had 2 timeouts, so I was really thinking to myself, okay, when do I use these timeouts? How do I use them? All of my plays after I use them have to be to the outside to try to get out of bounds. And pretty much, if I mess up any time this drive, that's game. That's game. So right here, I don't use my timeout. I go no huddle. The problem with that is, and the reason why I went no huddle here is because I was in trips tight end offset, a very reliable playbook with a lot of plays. So I was like, I can go no huddle right here because I still got some plays to rely on. I call a timeout right here because I wanted to get out of trips. And, you know, I want to go with a different look. So I go with this Y cross look. You know, I have used the play before, not during a vid, but I was like, there's something that I can do here that might be able to get it open. This was the first time I ever labbed up the play like this or designed it like this, you know. Take the running back outside, put him on a curl, try to get that corner route open. And I'm kind of glad he overthrew it because that was a ball where I knew I was going to secure catch it, but I think the DB would have been able to, you know, like get a pick on that. And right here, I'm like, I'm going for the win. With the running back on the wheel, I'm going for the win. I seen the running back a little bit open, and I'm glad he dropped this also because if he caught that ball, we probably would have lost right there. I don't think no huddle would have helped enough. So now I'm like, okay, we got 10 seconds left. We got to get some clutch. I know y'all thinking like, bro, 10 seconds left, you this far back? How did you win this game? I'm going to show y'all how I won this game. I'm going to show y'all why I'm clutch. And I wish I had a live reaction audio of this game. Like, I wish I had just recorded it straight up and not have to do an overlay. But y'all finna see. We put RB on the Texas route. We like, oh my goodness, he's there. We get him. We hit it out of bounds. We got 3 seconds left now, y'all. We got 3 seconds. Look at the running back. Ashton been balling this game. So I'm like, oh. That's how my live reaction was. But obviously, I ain't get that recorded. But I'm like, I'm like, bro, what do I do now? What do I do now? I'm like, I'm going to go back to the basics. Texas route for the running back. I told y'all I was foreshadowing, man. I told y'all. So we put him out here. We like, what can we do for a fallback? So we like, boom, speed out. And then we got a curl on a route that's 1v1. So I was like, if we got time, that might be open too. But the Texas route comes in clutch, and we win this game. I told y'all, man, we came back 24-0. We came back 24-0 for real. And we just dogs like that. That's just UTEP for you. We came back 24-0. We lock in the recruits because this was a, like, bro, we had like 4 recruits visiting this game, which is why I was so worried. Like, going down 24-0, they probably left. But, hey, I'm going to go ahead and show y'all some of the players we got. And now coming out of the first game, this is the player we got, Brian Watkins, 3-star defensive tackle. I don't know where he's from. Jumping into recruiting, we have a couple players that we're trying to target after for sure. And that I'm hoping that we can get because we need all that we can get with Matt Sweet probably being top priority right now for us. And I was going through him and realized I was trying to get him on a visit. But I realized something. Our grades aren't good enough to get him on a visit. So I was like, maybe I can like do something to sway him. There was nothing that I could do. So yeah, we ultimately didn't put him on a visit. But luckily, I don't think anybody else ended up going after him. So Vanderdoes, I think that's how you say it, right guard. We wanted him because we need more offensive linemen. I told y'all, Teddy McSnickerton, he loves defense. Especially the O-line, the D-line. He like all of it, man. Okay, now skipping into the next week, we end up getting another recruit to commit, Robert Ud's defensive tackle, 3-star. I don't know where it says where he's from. And then we end up getting a right tackle, Louis Fournette. I almost said, you know what, scratch that, man. I'm running off fumes right now. Okay, back with recruiting, my fault. And before we get into the next game, I just gotta go over some players. We got Matt Sweet, Gage, Lionheart, Felix, and Ian. Some guys that I think could change the program if we are able to get them. And yeah, we play Jacksonville State, so let's go ahead and get into that game. Look at the scenery here at UTEP, man. We're going up against Jacksonville State, or in El Paso, but yeah. And we back with the offense. Let's see what we do. First play, we do have Hashan this game. Like I said, he was pretty much hurt all season, but we ended up getting him back for Jacksonville State. And this game was fairly like simple, you know. We were able to kind of dominate early. Well, not dominate, but we just came out way better this game than we did against, you know, the other team, the UL Monroe, aka the Bama of the CUSA. And right here, as y'all can see, we're coming out with a run. I'm gonna have to cut the rest of this because I think I paused after this, but yeah. All right, now coming over here back on offense. Well, no, we were still on offense. That's on me. We come out here 2nd and 7. This is what's like kind of a slow drive for us, man. Okay, we do a pass, a little drag underneath. We get the first down. Now, this game was the game of Kenny Odom. Kenny Odom went off this game. He did. He did indeed go off. Let's see what we do right here. Okay, you feel me? A little, you know, a little curl to the running back, pick us up a little first down right there. But, yeah, Kenny Odom went off this game. He did stellar, man. And guess what? At the end of the season, even he transferred. So, yeah, it don't really matter who did good. Everybody ended up transferring anyways. Let me move my mic up. So, right here, I think we end up subbing Hashan out because he was wear and teared a little bit as we pass it to our tight end, Enzawa. He picks us up a good chunk of yardage. And now we're back into the next play. We cut into the next play. It's 3rd and 5 right here. We probably, and we end up scoring, man. That's a touchdown. Fire effect, fire sound. Let's go over to defense. And we back over here on defense with the UTEPians, man. It starts off at 3rd down, of course, because, you know, I only show defense when it's big down situation. The quarterback launches a bomb, and my player gets beat, and that's why we need a guy like Matt Sweet back there. Going over to the next play on defense. It's 3rd down already. Of course, I cut the 3rd down. And boom. We fall on the ground, but we do end up getting that big boy Shaq. And guess what that is? That's on to the offense so we can score another touchdown. Okay, and over here back on offense, you know, it's 1st down, of course, the start of a new drive. We end up giving it off to the running back, Emery. He does another bad shifty cut. He's not shifty at all. He just does a bad cut. Let's just go with a cut. So this game has been going decent. We've been playing fairly well this game. Let's see what we do here. Of course, throw it out to the flat. That's good decision making. Y'all, not gonna lie, for next season, right? I'm a little excited for the team because we have a lot of freshmen on the team, but there are a lot of them with like impact dev trait where if we play good during the season, it can get upgraded. So like we have at least 4 years to develop them, and like a good bit. What? Okay. A good bit of them are coming in at like 70 overall to 71 to 72. Y'all may be like, man, that's trash. My freshmen come in at 83 overalls. I don't care. We're UTEP minor. We're a 1-star program, bro. So chill out, okay? I'm just playing, man. Y'all teams, guys. We throw it across the middle. Boom. Good pickup. 3rd and 1 now. We have to convert. Let's see what we do. We gonna call the play. We probably go for it. Knowing Coach Mitch Nickerton, he's gonna go for it. Yeah. And we get the 1st down after our center got shedded badly. He got shedded and he's wearing number 62. So he's trying to be Jason Kelsey, but obviously he cannot block like Jason Kelsey. So we continuing now. I don't know what play I'll be doing. I try to show y'all like, oh my goodness, bomb. That's a bomb. That's a dead. That's a touchdown. Back over to the defense, man. So, yeah, guys, it was going to be back to the defense, but I didn't get to play defense, unfortunately. So, yeah, let's just say a little bit of skipping happened. I forgot I had it on play offense for that one. But, hey, man, you live, you learn. Mistakes happen. Let's go back into the offense, I guess, right? Hey, let's go back into the offense and let's actually score. Let's score for once. Let's score. Well, we scored last time, but y'all understand what I'm talking about. Across the middle on a little drag. Not a drag, my fault. Yeah, no. I don't know, my ball knowledge is weakened today. So, bro, mesh spot right here. Trying to throw a dot. That kind of was a bar, I can't lie. He throws it behind his head. I don't know what Malachi Nelson was looking at, but that new quarterback we got next season, he ain't going to be doing that. And, of course, if he throws a pick, it's not going to be on the user. It's going to be on him because, yeah, you know, I'm definitely not controlling him. But, anyways, we do this little play. I forgot the name of it. We throw it underneath. Oh, my goodness. Who is he? It didn't. Oh, that's Kenny Odom. Yeah, he been balling, man. 5 catches, 90 yards, 1 touchdown. You might say, man, how he got the touchdown? He done ran a kickback on them boys. Number 9, I think that is. Nope, number 5. Oh, that's Cam Thomas. Dang, we ain't hear about him all game. He was in the shadows. Ain't nobody know about him. We run the ball here. I think okay, back to what I was saying before I was just interrupted a little bit. But I do remember like telling myself I'm gonna put Hashawn Wilson back in like after halftime to really ensure that his wear and tear isn't there anymore. So yeah, I know I said that it was gonna be a big season for Hashawn. It wasn't a big season. But look, I go into I form, and I remember this. I run the ball here, and I was like, wait, they got a flea flicker? I never seen this flea flicker before. So I was like, bro, I'm finna run it. I'm finna test it out and see how good it is, right? You know, or, you know, Teddy McSnickerton wanted to see how good it is, obviously. So I do it. I'm like, all right, let's see. Yeah, the play sucked. My wide receiver got stuck behind the blocker. So, yeah, on to the next. So right here is 3rd down. Let's see what happens. They blitz. I throw it. I don't get rid of it in time. So, yeah, I end up punting the ball. I might come. Well, no, I end up kicking 3. I didn't punt the ball. But let's see what happens right here on defense. Big play on defense right here. The quarterback going around. And it becomes 4th down. That's back to the offense. All right, back over here on the offense. 1st and 10. About a minute. A little under 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter before going over to halftime. You know, we just casually wait, going over to halftime? I don't think we was going over to halftime. Scratch that. You see, y'all, on my screen, right? I don't think we're going over to halftime. I think it been like ended. Or maybe. But like on my screen of editing this, the box is really small. So I can't see what quarter it is. I can really see what down it is sometimes. And like how much minutes is left. And obviously the score. So on 3rd and 1, we decided to run with Nelson. We decided to run with Nelson. We pick up the 1st. And then we probably go over to, a run play, surprisingly. Go over to a run play. Oh my goodness, number 62 just got put on his butt, bro. Number 62 is trash. What is up with Buddy, man? Like, look here, 62. We got to get a new center, bro. So we decided to do this pass play, which this is definitely not going to work. It didn't work. I don't know if that was going to be a pick because I tried to lead it out in front of him most likely. That probably would have been a hot dot, but knowing Malachi Nelson, it would have been a pick. Yeah. So right here, we probably went back to the verticals look. We did go back to the verticals look. We probably hit the tight end underneath. We didn't hit the tight end underneath. Oh, we took a big boy sack. Based on my decision on how I played this, I would know what I did. Okay, so I went for it. Yeah, so this is definitely before halftime. Because I do remember going for it before halftime just because on a little crosser. Oh, wow, we didn't hit the crosser, and we threw a pig. We threw a pig. Wow. What? Oh, okay. Now we back over here on defense after throwing the pick, and it was indeed halftime. Wait, what happens here? He throws the ball deep. What? Oh, my goodness, bro. Why does this happen to me? Let's go over the offense. I'm done with this team. This defense sucks, man. Okay, we not going to offense. We go into kick return teams, special teams, man. Look at what Kenny Odom do with Brian Shifty. He go up in there. He didn't even have to get shifty. He just ran straight. And, yeah, that's a touchdown on kick return. Let's go over the defense. Hopefully they can get a stop, and we can win this game. Let go. All right, back over here on defense now. Of course, 3rd quarter. Their quarterback drops back. What? Yeah, that's a pick. Give me that. I don't know what his decision was. Wow, that's incredibly stupid. We didn't even have time to really make the cut. We was just like, hey, I guess you threw that. You gave us a gimme. We gonna now run the ball. All right. Picked up like what? 2? Yeah. Picked up 2 yards on that. When do I put the best running back in the game? I'm over here thugging out with Emery. He's a good running back. Like, he has genuinely did good for us. Hit the guy underneath. And, ooh, get in for that first, you know, was not going down easily. That's what I like to see. Let's see what other play we picked. Yeah, but I think what I was trying to say earlier is I like for y'all to see the play art and what play like I'm choosing or like the options of the plays I got so y'all can kind of get an understanding of why I did that play at that certain time or so. Or, you know, I don't know. I just kind of like y'all seeing the play art that I'm doing. We finally sub in Hashawn Wilson. Well, after this play, he's going to come in. We throw it to the flat. The tight end dropped it. I trust my tight end too much as a bailout when he probably has like a 60 catch in traffic. So I don't know why I be trusting him that much. Let's see what we do here. With Hashawn Wilson, 2nd and 10, we end up running the ball for the first time. It really got nowhere. That's only 3 yards. I mean, that's decent. It's 3rd and manageable now, so we have to really see what we can do. Of course, we put somebody on the Texas route. And, of course, it's Hashawn. And I would probably bet that it's going to him also. Nope, it goes to the speed out. That's a good, you know, a good change up by the quarterback. He read the defense out there, and, you know, he made his decision. So what this is, though, okay, this is definitely a run. 24 didn't get blocked. Granted, I think it was the job for either, like, one of them to come off. I thought it would have been their job. Maybe not. So we go for a little play action wheel. I believe that's what this play is. Play action doesn't work, so I have no idea what would happen right here. I decided to run. Yeah, I can't explain that one to you guys. Let's just pretend like Malachi Nelson made that. I don't know what that was. Coming off of here, we got verticals again. Yeah, I can't explain that one either on what I was thinking. Do I go for it? Huh? No. Why am I taking this a little bit? There's no way I went for it. Okay. Well, Teddy McSnickerton decided to go for it, man. For some reason, we went for it, and Malachi throws a red. Yeah. Okay. Over here, back on defense. I can't believe I went for that. Their quarterback is. Yep, that ball came out. We going back to offense. That ball done popped out. We going back to offense. They done gave us. Man. Called. That is a bailout if I ever seen one. That is just pure luck. Back over here on offense now. And we get sacked. I'm standing in the back pocket. Run the dang ball, man. Run. Get out of there. What are you doing? We decided to go back to the same wheel route with the tight end. Hi-ya. Okay, we throw it to Kenny this time. Kenny gets us a good first down, picks up all our yards again. Bro, like, it's the 3rd quarter. This game was kind of like chill all game. It wasn't a game like that I was playing that I was worried that it was always going to come back or something or stay in it. It was chill. Like, I always felt like I had to lead this game. Jacob Cruz on their team gets hurt. Hope he recovers and come back to the game. I don't think he did come back to the game, though, so that doesn't really matter that I'm saying that now. Let's see what happens. Oh, I throw a pick. Yeah, man, let's go to defense. Bro, did y'all see Malachi Nelson threw that pick, bro? Like, that's crazy, man. But we over here on defense. We got to get a stop. Okay, good stop. That's now 4th down. They decide to go for it. They say, hey, I'm the man, and you're not the man. I'm going to go for it, and you're going to watch. And I'm like, bro, stop it, dude. That's not finna happen. They do a little crosser route, and, yeah, they do end up scoring. So I kind of put myself in a bad spot. It's time for offense. Back over here on offense now. I mean, shoot, we got to see what happened. Like, I'm putting myself in stupid spots. We pick up a first down with Hashawn Wilson. So, yeah, we get a good first down there. And probably thinking to myself in my head, I'm like, let me just go ahead and score. Because, like, bro, y'all got to realize, I come from playing, like, only MUT, where MUT are cut over the years. This is my first time making bids in general. So I only come from playing cut where it's like one play beater all the time. But I do know how to, you know, have my fun. That's why I be coming to Dynasty and franchise mode if I was on Madden. You know, I don't like playing cut this year. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's too, like, man, they money hungry. Anyways, we do a little out route. We go to Odom. Odom gets kneed in the head. That's probably why he transferred. He was probably concussed while transferring. He didn't really want to make that decision. But we finally decided to chew clock, right? So I'm like, okay, it's time to put this game away. Let's just chew clock. I feel like they couldn't stop us all game. And, like, the mistakes that was made was obviously made by Malachi Nelson and not me. So, like, I feel like they really couldn't stop us, so I was confident enough to chew clock here. I was also confident enough where if we did score early, I could get a stop anyways. Like, that's past the point. Malachi Nelson, yellow wear and tear. You gonna snap the ball? Like, bro. Over here, I think that's went back to Odom. He ended up getting a 7 right there. So, hey, that's pretty good. We coming back out here again. What do? I don't know what we do. Halfback draw. Was that a first? Aye. That wasn't a first. 4th and 1, though. Teddy McSnickerton probably goes for it. Oh, yeah, Teddy do go for it. Teddy has no respect. He has no respect. He is a abomination to college football. Go back to high school with that, buddy. Going for it on 4th down. Who does that, right? Why would Teddy do that? Why would he go for it on 4th down, man? Anyways, look, I don't know why Teddy decided to do that. Personally, me, if I was the coach, right, and not Teddy, if Cora was the coach, I probably would have, like, kicked my 3 or something and then relied on defense. But I'm not the coach. Teddy's the coach. He did end up getting the 1st down, though, but I'm still hating. So right here, we do the little DBL dig, play whatever. We throw to the tight end. Ooh, came up clutch right there. Okay. There we go. You feel me? You feel me? That was a nice look. The little tight end. Hey, tight end, man. You're still not gonna get no playing time. Anyways, right. He come up clutch again. He really trying to keep this scholarship. Unfortunately, I'm foreshadowing again, y'all. It's already been revoked. It's already been revoked, so it don't even matter. But look, 14. Oh, never mind. Hashan. My fault. Hashan gets in there. 10 rushing attempts on the game. Only 35 yards. He's kind of fell off from where he was playing earlier in the season, but that's because he dealt with injuries. Right here, we go to the outside. Get Odom again. Odom would have had a statue built for him at UTEP if he decided to stay. But now I have to go through the rosters and figure out what team he plays for and schedule them. So, yeah. Right here, we run the ball, and we get into the touchdown. And pretty much that's it for this game. Like, we won after that. They didn't have enough time to really do anything, and I think we end up stopping them. So there's not much to discuss. I'm going to see y'all probably in the recruiting spring. So, yeah. So, yeah, right after that, these are the 2 guys we got to commit. Eric, right guard, Engage Lionart at quarterback. Now we're going to go ahead and get to the recruiting tab to show y'all who else we got. Okay, back on the recruiting screen, and this is who we getting right now. Ian Queen ended up being a gem at wide receiver. Costin is still, acting like he don't want to be here for real. We didn't end up scheduling any more visits because my grades just weren't good enough, and they probably won't even be that good next season. So I'm banking on the fact that we mainly maxed out everything on recruiting to really get us these prospects that we want. We probably won't even be able to get a 4-star next season. I'm just hoping we can find a lot of gems or like some impact players out, and I'm also hoping a lot of guys after season 2 in the offseason can upgrade to star dev because we already have them at impact. So yeah, but like Ian Queen was a big player that we were trying to get. Felix Eagles, we already got him, and he's a 6'5" physical route runner, y'all. He's gonna pair up nice with the quarterback that we got. We got 2 freshman quarterbacks, and I believe that I will be red shirting Gage. Well, no, we only have 2 on the roster, which y'all see. Yeah, we only got 2. But going into next week, right, we get 2 commits. Doug O'Neal at wide receiver. I think 2, or maybe just 1. Yep, we just got Doug, but hey, that's still good enough to me. I don't even care for real. Simming into this week, what happens? Oh, yeah, we go to player leaving. And yeah, y'all gonna see. Our entire team, man. Our entire team transferred, bro. What do I even do about this? I tried to keep 2 of them, even though it said none. Everybody went away. Everyone. And then the rest of them graduated. So, yeah, that's over with for this team of UTEP. We had to get a whole new team. Y'all see, I'm taking a screenshot. I'm just surprised, befuddled. I'm like, what? Everybody? Nobody decided to stay. I probably had like 40 active players on my roster after this. Going into here, we get 2 recruit. We get another commit. I think that's at Ryan Byrne. That's the quarterback that I was excited about. We go back into the portal, and dude, we was actually cooking in the portal. and we could have got Roderick Pleasant. I wanted him because if y'all don't remember on like, bro, last year on CLB 25, he had like a 99 speed at corner. I ain't check his speed this year, but I'm like, it at least got to be like a 97 still, right? So I wanted him bad. That would have changed it around. I would have put him on kick return. It would have been great for us, but you see, we trying to go get Perry. We got Peyton Williams down there. Boyd didn't want to come here anymore. Somehow our playing time went down to F when we didn't even get a corner to like come here yet. So I don't even know why it went down to F. But yeah, Pleasant, I was trying my best to get him. I didn't end up getting him. And plus, he's only a sophomore. Obviously, he would have came into our team as a junior. But I was like, bro, I can still work with him for these 2 seasons. I can work with him and then like probably not really have to get any more DBs because I got like 4 freshman DBs coming in, right? So I'm like, yo, this is a good pickup for us. As y'all can see, I was kind of doing the little method, going to the hard sales, like just trying to see which one matched. And after I found which one matched, I ended up bringing him on a visit and doing proximity to home. That's a little tip for y'all if y'all don't know. I'm pretty sure everybody knows that by now, though. We ended up getting rid of Bailey. Devin Martin, doing proximity to home to him. That's like the cheat code for 3-star players. They love being close to home, so it's really easy to get them. But once you get to 4-star and 5-star, they start worrying about their brand exposure, starting a podcast. Look, how's your athletic facilities? Can you buy me a Hellcat? And I say no. No, I can't do any of that. Moving on to next week, though, we got Hall, Mark, I don't know how to say his name, Devin, Christian Perry, Rhino, and Steve Nunez. Wait, no, there might be one more. There's one more. No, Peyton Williams. There's another one. And we got Justin Flo. Yeah, Flo. He was supposed to be a dog. Like, bro, coming out of high school, bro, his highlights was crazy. But right there, man, this is pretty much gonna like wrap up the video. We're gonna do the changes, which I didn't really change up anybody. This vid, like, I was recording it for a while, bro, and like I had to do pre-cuts and stuff, so I'm sorry if anything seems like off because I'm going through it still right now. I have to get better at overlays, which is why I'm doing them. Like, I don't know, but live audio is so easy, but I have to get better at these overlays. I have to get better at my editing. Thank y'all for sticking through right now with the vids and how they, you know, coming out. I'm striving. I'm just striving to get better. I keep working hard, trying to find new ways to add into my thumbnails, trying to find new ways to add into my vids with edit, and just being super entertaining in general, you feel me? But like, in due time, everything's gonna improve. The production is gonna keep going up, and guess what? The production gonna keep going up with no money getting spent. It's just me working hard at it, bro. That's what I'm trying to say, man. But like, our team is decent. They're decent. I couldn't find any dudes to really change. Like, I feel like everything was set in stone. I wanted to change people, but I just couldn't really find it for real. I think I ended up changing our safety so like Matt Sweet can start. But hey, and then Flo got like platinum blow up and platinum hammer. That might not be bad for our team, especially going up against these smaller like teams where their players ball carrying stuff is not as high and like their toughness is not as high. That's gonna be good for us, bro, like having him. But yeah, you see Sweet, I seen that he was there, and I seen like we don't really have a good safety starting there, so I was like, hey, let's go ahead and put, you know, Sweet at free safety, I believe it was, because he plays strong safety right now. I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and put him at free safety, and maybe he gets some minutes next year. Maybe we can use him in the box or something, or sub linebacker, see if he can do something there. I'm definitely gonna have Justin Flo starting. That's pretty much my designated starter. But yeah, bro, like, our coach kept getting upgraded. I upgraded the coach off camera and all that, like after the vid was over with, so I did stay for a little bit and do that. We had unlocked motivator, and we also unlocked tactician, which I eventually went into tactician because one of my coaches already had motivator. So that's pretty much it. Y'all gonna see the training results. I do have it on I get to upgrade them, but right here just upgraded everybody. I think I did that later on. Our highest overall clocks in at 80 at Peyton Williams. Obviously, we're gonna have nobody going to the NFL, and Ryan right there, he's gonna have to step up. He's gonna have a big year, hopefully. And we only have one running back on the roster, which I'll probably just manually have to move a wide receiver over there and just have him at running back, because I think we got a junior. So I do got to recruit some running backs, which is Texas football. I can probably find a whole bunch of power backs. So that's like, now we're just coming to an end to this vid, man. And I'll just keep going over my roster, trying to show y'all how the overalls is and how the games is. I'm gonna be doing that each and every season. I'm gonna slowly go through it or quickly and just let y'all see the overalls and who like designated to start, even though there's gonna be a good bit of red shirts when we start bringing in way more recruits, which is what I have to do. That's on me. I got a little stingy with the 3 stars, and we'll probably have less hours this year since we're a 1-star. Maybe we was already a 1-star, maybe we was a 1.5, but we will probably have less hours to work with during recruiting. So this year has to be a good year. It has to be up. I start off as a coach who goes under 500 in my first season. I'm not like, it's just bad. It's bad. As y'all can see, I said he had motivator, which is why I went with tactician. And he sucks at coaching at that. So, like, bro, I think I put it onto the offensive line, just to give them boost, of course. It cost it 20 to do. So, yeah, I put it on the O-line. That's good by me, man. Get our boys blocking for that season. I don't know when the next episode will be out. I'm going to try to get it out soon because I want to get this one out today and do one more college football vid before 2K drops. But 2K drops Friday. So I don't know if I'll be posting a vid on Friday. I'll probably just be live streaming, but I'll have to see how that works. Push comes to shove, it'll be this video comes out today on Tuesday, and 2K vid comes out over the weekend. And then starting that next week off, we'll have a college football vid and then another 2K vid coming out. Live streams in between, shorts are going to keep getting posted. But nevertheless, with that, I've had fun with this. This was another Coro production, another Coro vid, man. Like the vid, subscribe, comment what you want to see next, and I'm out.